Hello, Internet. How's it going? Yeah, I'm still here, but, well, I'm just gonna come out with it. I am, leaving YouTube. I mean, I'm still gonna stay on here and watch videos, of course, but, I just won't be posting anything anymore. I've been used up. I'm done. It's come too hard, and platform's not what it used to be, and, well, I just don't see the point of it anymore. So, I thought I'd make a quick little video to explain that and say my farewells. I mean, it's been fun, but, yeah, it's like they say, all things come to an end. I mean, whether or not it was good or bad, I'll leave that up to you, but, yeah, I'm done. I'll leave you with a bit of a compilation of some of the clips that I thought were kind of good, and leave it at that. But yeah, I guess this is where we say goodbye. Guys, take care. You realize what day it is, right? Yeah, of course I'm not leaving YouTube. Are you serious? You think I'd give them that satisfaction? Like a deformed orangutan once said, I would go to Mars out of spite. And just like that, I'm gonna stay on YouTube out of spite. Suck on that, Rooster Teeth. Yeah, I know, surprise, I'm still alive. I know many of you were like, oh my god, Richard, you're still alive? We thought you were dead. Literally, we just chalk up your disappearance as another victim of 2020. We had a funeral and everything. Aw, thanks, guys. It's good to know that you care. Well, I mean, we really didn't have much of a funeral. We thought about you for a few moments before, moving on with our lives. Hey, that's still a win. It's good to know that my death won't affect you guys too much, and that you'll easily be able to move on to bigger and better things. But anyways, guys, yes, I'm still around, and yes, I'm still going to be making videos while I can. I mean, granted, I don't exactly have the budget or the studio like some people in California kind of do, but I like making videos. This is a career I certainly will definitely be pursuing right now, and well, might as well continue to practice and hone my skills just making these stupid videos for some of you, those few that actually watch it. And speaking of it, I'm going to be releasing a video soon, of course, about, well, a series that recently just finished airing, RWBY Volume 8! Took them long enough. Yeah, for those who don't really know, RWBY Volume 8 kinda, needless to say, it's been an interesting, release schedule. I mean, in the beginning, they were already having problems with us not really knowing if Rooster Teeth will still be around, or if, well, if the people who own it right now would just completely liquidate it and spread out the assets. For some reason that sounded really dirty. But then, of course, during the Christmas period, we had a nice little break, didn't we? I mean, usually they have about like a 2-week break in order to, just give people time off, let people enjoy the festive season. Not this time. This time they gave them 2 months off. Yeah, I know. It's a considerable amount of time. Especially considering the fact that, by all means, by the time these guys start airing the volume, the RWBY should be more or less done. They should be only really like touching up a few scenes here and there with maybe the ending videos, most certainly not the middle. And we know that that was the case mainly because of the fact that, well, when they started airing it back again, not long after, basically just a few weeks, I think it was around like 2 or 3, they stopped airing again for a week, saying that, of course, one of the episodes wasn't done right, and they wanted to get at it. Interestingly enough, according to all the rumors, or at the very least from what we know, it seemed it was a problem with the writing, not with the animation. Which is even more hilarious when you remember that, well, one of the writers, Miles Luna, is no longer employed at Rooster Teeth. He still writes for RWBY, of course, but it's more of a side job. I told you should have worked on it, Miles, but I guess Carrie just had a cuter butt, so they kept him around. Anyway, so yeah, that was a thing, but finally, last week, RWBY Volume 8 finished airing. And of course, I'm gonna watch it, and I'm of course gonna give my first impressions on it, which is different from a review, remember. A first impressions is literally just that, my first impressions, what I thought about it initially. A review is me actually breaking it down, regardless of whether or not I liked it. And speaking about my RWBY reviews, where's RWBY Review Volume 6? I mean, it's been over a year. Well, like I said, I had issues in the beginning, mainly because just didn't seem worth it. And then, of course, COVID was just making things even worse. And then, well, eventually I had to get caught up with other matters that I had to deal with. But as of now, I finished writing, I finished recording the audio, and now I basically just have to finish recording the other half of the visuals. As soon as I'm done with that, I can start editing the videos, and hopefully I'll start releasing them probably sometime in May, literally just before the summer. It took me a little while longer this time because, well, I kind of overpushed myself. I wanted to add more skits. I wanted to add more. I wanted to do more. I mean, come on. I got some new equipment. I got a new fancy computer. I can do some better software now. Let's crank it up a notch. But there was one issue in which I had to basically take some time off in order to finish up. And that was that I decided to spend about 2 to 3 weeks creating a prop for just one of the videos. But I really wanted to create this prop for a long time, so I thought I'd make it. And I'm not going to show you what the prop is, but suffice to say, when I start releasing the videos, you know what prop I'm talking about. And needless to say, it was really fun to make it, and it's going to be good. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically what's going on. I just wanted to give a bit of a shout out to you guys and say, yeah, I'm still kicking. I'm still going to be making videos. And by God, I love doing this. Even when it gets tiresome, even when I realize that, yes, sometimes if I do this as a career, I'll have to do stupid things like I'll have to make ads, I'll have to make documentaries or whatever. But hey, it's all been really enjoyable for me and really entertaining. So anyway, guys, I just want to thank you all so much for sticking by my side. Those few of you who actually did. And, well, again, hopefully in this May, I'll be able to release Volume 6. Looking really forward to it because, again, unlike Volume 5, which actually started out really good and then just ended poorly because of obvious reasons, Volume 6 was poor throughout, but there were good ideas here and there that just weren't implemented properly enough. It was basically what I like to call the volume of compromise. So it's going to be interesting to talk about that. Anyways, you guys take care. Please watch out for yourselves. While COVID is certainly not something to be too frightful of, I mean, come on, people still die in car accidents more than they do of COVID. Try to be safe out there, okay? Life loves to play her games and has no regard, ironically, for your own life. So be safe, but understand that life is a game where no one wins. We all eventually end up in the same place. So don't take it too seriously, okay? No one makes it out alive. But, as anime clearly shows, it is still worth living. If just to see those wonderful anime thighs. You guys take care. I hope to see you soon. Toodles!